Tonight on Tom and Ben News for England.
Former Home celebrity Leon Brittan, he has died at age 75. The UK government has published plans for new Scottish Parliament powers, but SNP ministers said they have been significantly watered down.
And an 11-year-old boy has been seriously injured after being hit by a car on the way to school in Edinburgh.
And that's all of our top stories, so let's get Tom and Ben News for England started right now.
This is Tom and Ben News for England with your host, Ben the Talking Dog, and your co-host, Tom the Talking Cat.
Good evening and welcome to Tom and Ben News for England. Former Home celebrity Leon Brittan, he has died at age 75 after a long battle with cancer.
We have got a video showing the memories of him.
Well, let's get it on then.
Leon Brittan was elected to Parliament on his third attempt. Once there, he was quick to impress, from the backbenches to cabinet in just 6 years. He had trained as a lawyer after Cambridge, making his mark before moving to politics. First in the Home Office, then moving to the Treasury as the youngest member of Margaret Thatcher's cabinet. Following the 1983 elections, he was promoted to Home Secretary, the youngest since Winston Churchill. But it was a difficult time with a number of challenges. There was overcrowding in the prison system, crime was rising. He was also Home Secretary during the miners' strike. Eventually, he was replaced at the Home Office by Douglas Hurd and moved to Trade and Industry. It should have been a politically less contentious job, but Leon Brittan resigned over the Westland helicopter affair before moving on to a new career as a European Union Commissioner.
Leon I'd known for 50 years, met him when I was a student. He was a man of outstanding brilliance, an outstanding figure in his generation, and I think whatever career he'd gone into, business, the law, had he continued there, he would have risen to the top.
His family issued a statement today saying, "It is with great regret that we announce the death of Leon Brittan. As a family, we should like to pay tribute to him as a beloved husband to Diana and brother to Samuel, and a supportive and loving stepfather to Catherine and Victoria, and step-grandfather to their children." The former Conservative leader William Hague paid tribute to Leon Brittan in the House of Commons, describing him as a kind, assiduous and brilliant man.
Wow, that was very sad, wasn't it?
He was born in 1939 and he died this year in 2015.
Can we just get to the normal part of this headlines?
Okay then.
Well, I am very, very sorry, but Tom and Ben News are having some technical difficulties at the moment. But stay tuned with us, because we will hand you over to them as soon as the problem is gone. Well, I'm very sorry to tell you that we're still having some technical problems with Tom and Ben News, but never mind, we will hand you over to them as soon as possible. Well, guys, if you just joined us, we are having some technical difficulties with Tom and Ben News, but do not worry about that, guys. We will have that sorted in just a few moments. Please stay waiting. Well, I'm very sorry, but we're still having some technical difficulties with Tom and Ben News for England, but hopefully it will get sorted as soon as they can. Well, guys, I just asked Tom and Ben News if the problem is gone, but they said that they're still having a technical problem, but hopefully it will get fixed as soon as possible. Thank you for waiting patiently. If you do not wait, if you don't want to wait, please leave this video now and go to another of my videos. But for those of you that still want to see Tom and Ben News, please wait patiently. Well, good news. It looks like that the problem is slowly going away, so we will hand you over to Tom and Ben News in a short while. Please stay watching. Well, we're still having a little problem at the moment, but hopefully it will get fixed as soon as possible. Please continue to wait. Well, good news, guys. It looks like I'm going to hand you over back to Tom and Ben News as the problem is now being fixed. So let's get Tom and Ben News started.
Welcome back to Tom and Ben News for England.
If you have just joined us, we were having some technical difficulties with Tom and Ben News for England.
Hopefully it won't happen again.
Okay, so let's start our headlines.
We have had our report of the former Home Secretary Leon Brittan, who has died at the age of 75. So now we're going to go on to other news now.
Okay, let's go.
But I'm afraid this will actually have to be a two-part episode.
Oh, why can't we do it now?
Because the episode you are watching now is starting to get bigger, and we do not want this episode to go more than 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
afraid this episode is actually going to be splitted into a two-part episode.
So, see you in part 2 of Tom and Ben News for England.
Bye.